There you are. Welcome back to the shop. You're a little earlier than usual, but you're looking a bit worse for wear. Did you have any problems clearing out that dungeon? Aw, thanks. I'm glad you still find my meager potions useful. But you must be exaggerating. Surely they didn't help that much. You're downplaying your own skills to make me feel better, aren't you? Really? Okay. I'll be good and accept your compliment. It truly does mean a lot, especially coming from you. I do what I can every day to improve my potions and other items, just for dedicated adventurers like you. You make my efforts worth it. I really appreciate it. And to show my appreciation, come around the back. I'll clean up those wounds the old-fashioned way. It's important not to over-rely on potions so that your wounds can clear up properly and you can avoid infection. Come on, have a seat here and relax while I get ready. First, before I can clean you up, I must make sure that my hands are nice and sanitized. Luckily, I have a very effective disinfectant that I made myself. It's perfect for things like this. So I'll just apply this to my hands and let it work its magic. Okay, it's all soaked in. This stuff is really convenient, you know, and it's easy to make. Or should I say the ingredients are easy to come by? They have to be combined in a very specific way, so it's probably impossible without the recipe. But still, I can make it in large quantities and sell it as needed. It really came in handy when the next time over was dealing with that disease recently. I offered the whole town a discount on a bundle, and the sickness stopped spreading in just 3 days. I was just trying to help while making a quick cash. I didn't think it would be that potent, but I certainly can't complain. I'm not one for those scummy doctors who wants to keep people sick for consistent cash flow. They really give healers a bad name. Ah, sorry. Got lost in my own little world there for a second. Now, let's get some gloves on, just to be safe. I know it seems a little redundant, considering how good my disinfectant is, but we do it for a reason. Trust me. All set. Now I can rinse the wounds with a special solution. It'll clean the wounds, and it won't sting at all. Well, not that a big, strong warrior like yourself will have a problem with that. But you do have a lot to get cleaned up, so this could take a while. let's rinse off those arms and your chest and all of these cuts on your back. I don't even want to know how you got these. God, your legs are such a mess too. Did it hurt while you were walking here? Well, still, it probably isn't a good idea to walk too much after taking all this damage. You sure can be reckless. Or maybe you're just doing it because you know I'll be here to help you. Now, just have to wipe you down and dry you off, and you should be good to go. How's that? Does it hurt? Perfect. I was right about the solution, wasn't I? Yeah. Didn't sting? Not even a little? That's good. You're all cleaned up. How was it? Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I always strive to make the healing process as pleasant as possible, but I feel like we got a little distracted. Surely you didn't come here just to compliment me and to enjoy some medical treatment. Let me guess, you used up all of your items I gave you last time, and now you need to completely restock. Am I right? Really? Why do you insist on doing this every time? I'm confident you don't really need that much of a boost on those dungeons. I've seen your stats before. You're plenty powerful on your own. So why do you do it? Why do you keep buying from someone like me at a rundown shop like this? Hmm? What's wrong? You can just say it. What? Um, I don't think those kinds of jokes are very nice. You you mean it? You really like me? You want to be mine? Wait. So you mean this whole time, buying from me was just an excuse to come see me more often? Oh, don't be silly. Of course I don't mind. I think that's so romantic. No one has ever done anything like that for me, so I think it's really sweet. To be honest, for a long time now, I've liked you too. Yeah, the truth is you're just my type. But I've never imagined in 100 years you might actually feel the same way. This is like a dream come true. Well, to celebrate, how about a toast? Yeah, I'll get us something nice to drink for the occasion. Is that okay? Great. I'll be right back. This should be fine. I guess, cheers to true love. Go ahead, drink up. How is it? Is it tasty? That's a relief. I was saving it for a special occasion, so I don't actually know how it tastes. Well, not like I found out today either. Oh, let me take that glass from you before you drop it. There we go. And you can just have a seat in this chair for now. Okay, now just get some sleep, dear. We have a lot of work to do from now on. Sweet dreams. Hello again, my brave warrior. Or, I guess I could call you my lover now. That is definitely going to take some getting used to. But that's part of the fun. Anyways, I'll be with you in just a second. Just need to finish mixing up this last batch. Did you enjoy your nap? I'll take that as a no. Anyway, you're in my lab. You're currently hooked up to the apparatus that I use to handle all of my testing. Ah, please try not to struggle too much. I use the same equipment to subdue a live wyvern. You're strong, but please, know your limits, dear. Why? What do you mean, why? You asked for this, remember? Oh no. Did my sleep potion mess up your memory? No, that can't be it. It's never had that effect in the past. I've used this enough times to be sure. Anyways, you certainly did ask for this. Your exact words were, I want to be yours. Obviously, you meant to pledge your life as my test subject, didn't you? Aw, that's so cute. But you don't need to act embarrassed. I know this is what you wanted. Please, let me take care of you. Yes, I know you do. And I love you too. Especially that tough body of yours. I mean it. I always thought your body was interesting. The way it takes so much punishment. The way it's consumed so many of my potions without any adverse effects. That's something worth studying. So I'm glad you finally agreed to this. Always wanted to try pushing your body to its limits. You enjoy doing that all the time. So it's not a problem, right? And there's no need to worry. I've perfected my methods, so it is perfectly safe. Of course, I'm sure. That's what all the previous testing was for. You're not my first test subject, and I made sure that their sacrifices were not in vain. So you can be rest assured our partnership will be very effective. Let's see. What should we test first? How about an easy one? I'll inject a stronger version of a common agility potion. That's cute, but it doesn't matter if you don't want to drink any of them. What do you think those tubes in your arms are for? Well, I guess most people aren't familiar with that kind of medical equipment. It'll inject all sorts of fluids directly into your bloodstream. That's the best way to understand the maximum potency of their effects and their unintended side effects. A lot of work goes into these products I put out for sale, and it's never easy. That's why it's so satisfying when I find out something works. And now I get to share that moment with you. I can't wait. Oh, right. I apologize in advance. I'm not going to be able to sedate you. Your reactions are part of the data. But it's okay. Whatever happens, I'll help you recover to 100%. So we can try again tomorrow. Should be fun, right? Okay. Injecting now. Now we just give it a little time to do its thing. Not again. This mixture is turning into an extract that's leaking from your ears. This happens every time, and I still don't know why. But don't worry, it's completely separate from your blood, and your body's perfectly fine. And I'll clean it right up. I need you to be in perfect condition for the next test after all. I'll just use this cleaner to make you pristine again. Wow, the potion extract just keeps leaking out. There's no end in sight. But at least it's not flowing too strongly. That means I'm finally making some progress. Slowly, but surely. Soon, it will be perfectly safe for everyone. I have to believe that. Creating helpful potions is my passion after all. Yeah, but I'm getting carried away. How are you feeling? Only a slight discomfort? Wow, I really am making progress. Oh, sorry. I guess that's not too funny for you. Well, what about the ear cleaning? Many subjects have said that this part's actually rather relaxing, but I never had time to determine if they were just deviants or not. So, what do you say? Now, no name calling, unless they're cute pet names, but that's for another time. So let's try that again. How does this ear cleaning make you feel? Oh, you enjoyed it too? I knew you would. I mean, I knew you would enjoy it if it came to this. But obviously, I would prefer if this problem was solved by now. Oh well. Alright, the leaking's finally stopped. And I got your ears all cleaned out. Which means we're ready for the next test. I wonder what we should do this time. Ah, I've got just the one. I'll load this new bottle into the apparatus. This potion is for heightening reflexes, very helpful in the heat of battle. It works by making your brain process information much faster. In theory, anyways. So let's see how it goes this time. It's cute when you act all scared like that. But I know my lover's much stronger than that. So let's get started. Injecting now. Well, how do you feel this time? Hey, can you hear me? I ask you, how do you feel after the injection? The sounds are hurting you? Huh. Damn it, not again. Yeah, this always happens. The problem is, the brain can't always process information at the new pace. So much so, it turns into a noise that actually blocks perception. Somehow, I keep reaching the complete opposite goal. But that's where you come in. I'll test out a couple of different sounds to see how they affect you. If they get unbearable, just let me know. Oh no, I won't be stopping the experiment. It would just be too useful for my notes. That's all. Anyways, let's get started with something that should be painless. I'll just start back here and brush your hair. The sound should be mild enough, so let's do it. How's the sound this time? Is it overbearing? Huh? It actually feels nice? I see. Well, that's great to hear. Finally, a step in the right direction. And look at you. Finally giving me a straight answer for once. I'm so proud of you. But I have to keep testing to properly observe any delayed effects. You don't mind that, right? Since this one sounds so nice, let's continue. Wow, you're reaching that. Wow, you're reacting to that one much better than the last subject. No, you probably don't want to know what happened to them. Let's focus, okay? We'll try one more sound. I know that certain warriors train themselves to locate opponents from their breathing. So let's see what my breathing sounds like to you from all the way over here with your heightened senses. Hey. Hey. Can you hear me? If you can, I just want you to know I love you. I mean it, you know. You have one of the most dedicated people I had the pleasure of meeting. I love that about you. I love a lot of things about you. If I go any further, I'm not sure if I'll be able to stop in time to record the data. Maybe some other time. And this doesn't change the fact that I love you. And I hope my voice isn't causing you any discomfort. Unless making your heart skip a beat counts. If it does, then maybe you could use a little more discomfort. Okay, the potion should have run its course by now, so your hearing will return to normal. Hold on a second while I switch out these vials. Don't go anywhere. What? I'm not making fun of you. I'm sure my darling is strong enough to break out of those restraints. Eventually. Anyways, I'll be right back. Alright, the next file's all set. This potion was designed to combat baldness, but this time, for sure, I got it right. I assure you, I just need one more test to confirm it. You ready? Of course you are. Let's do this. Injecting now. Okay, what's gonna happen this time? Oh, wow. It really worked. Your head, your hair, it's growing out so much. After all this time, finally a successful trial. My work finally paid off thanks to you. You really are the best. I love you so much, and I always will. But you probably don't need all that extra hair. I'll get the scissors and get you back to normal. Wow, so much beautiful, luscious hair. We can probably save most of it and sell it at a wig shop. A little extra money to support our lifestyle. I could take a potion too, and we can make at least twice as much cash. But they would probably get concerned if we showed up too often. Oh well, it's a nice idea at least. So, how do you usually get your hair cut? Do you get to a salon in town? Really? Your sister does it? That's a pretty sweet deal you had there. She did a great job. I love the way your hair always looked so glamorous, no matter how beat up the rest of you looked after a dungeon. But don't worry. I'll do my best to match her style. I'll even let you see her sometime if you behave. There you go. Good as new. Well, actually, I left it a little longer than you usually have it, just because I thought it was cuter. Longer hair really suits you, you know. Just try it for a bit. And if you really don't like it, I can always give you another trim. It's a win-win either way, so I hope you look forward to next time. You've been such a great help. You have no idea how much progress I've made today, both in my studies and in life. Well, I just mean, I've never dated anyone before. I've had lots of crushes, but I never had anyone that felt the same way. Instead, they would throw insults at me as I strapped them to the table. Those experiences did not help my self-confidence. But that's all over now that I have you. Let's take good care of each other from now on, shall we? You still don't sound up to it. If you keep this up, I might think you actually mean it. Not that it would matter. But just in case, I have the perfect thing to make you more agreeable. One last potion. But this time, it's not a test. I know exactly what it will do to you. It'll gently put you to sleep so that we can be all rested for tomorrow's tests. Plus, I won't have to listen to your complaints. So let's go ahead with that. You keep whining, which means I'm making the right choice. Injecting. Good night, my dear. See you in the morning.